Hello buddy and welcome back to playing Mario Kart every day until I hit 1,000,000 subscribers. We are the start of week 3 already, which is crazy. And actually, in between this part and the last part, I unlocked a new character apparently. Apparently we got Swoop last time and I didn't even know, but he's here now, so we're gonna be using him today to see how he is. Let's pick a cart that looks good for him. What would he look good in? Oh yeah, definitely the bat with the Bowser Bruiser. Let's go. So I'm not really sure if this track, or like if these, like, what the meta carts are, I guess, like what carts are like the best right now, because I know for a while there it was like that one whatever the gray cart was, it was like the best one you want to use. I'm not sure if it was like a #1 cart that's like better than the rest, because I know that happens sometimes, but I don't really keep up. I just use whatever I want to. But yeah, we're gonna be starting off today doing 3 more races, and oh dude, I'm so small. Look how tiny my bat is. Does he use his wings for anything? Like, will his wings show up? That'd be cool. Oh no, he just keeps them closed. Okay, well, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I thought I had all the I think, what are these, NPC characters? I thought I had them all, but apparently not. Apparently not. So now I'm starting to wonder which ones I don't have and I still need. I'm glad I got this one though, because I actually really like this bat character a lot. Actually, that's a good question for the day. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite Mario character is. It could be a main character, an NPC character. It doesn't have to be Mario Kart either. It could be literally any Mario game. A side character. It could even be Flood from Mario Sunshine. If you like Flood, yeah, that could be a character. For me, it would probably. I have to think about that. I don't know. I really like this bat guy. He's kind of cool looking. He reminds me of like Zubat, but just better. Which is kind of funny, but yeah. Actually, as much as I don't really care for Zubat or Golbat, Crobat is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I think that's actually a lot of people like will put Crobat like up high in like their ranking of favorite Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he's a highly rated one, at least. I like him. I've heard people say how to turn a bad design into like one of the best, and then use Crobat as an example. I think Crobat's a great design. So yeah, he's one of my favorites. Dude, Gen 2 just has so many good Pokemon. Speaking of, I'm not sure if anybody here has been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket with the new expansion coming out. But yeah, we got the new expansion came out, which is the Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Well, I don't think there's Soul Silver and Heart Gold. There's just a Gold and Silver set. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Wind and Wave? No, that's not what it's called. I don't know. It has some unique name to it. But dude, I have got some of the most insane luck on that set. Like, I've gotten 7, I think, out of the 10 EXs, and the set's only been out for like not even 2 days. It'll be like well, maybe it is 2 days now. I think it just hit 2 days on midnight. So, which is crazy. How lucky, because compared to like the last couple of sets, because I have not been getting anything good. Like, I would open like several packs and like not get anything, but I've gotten insanely lucky. I've even got a duplicate full art shiny, which is rare, because I don't even think I got a single shiny in the last set at all. Was it gonna? Oh, did I seriously just get another new character I haven't had? What? Ow. Okay, well, I guess there are still some NPC characters that I don't have, and it's kind of funny that I'm getting them all right here. Huh. I wonder if this is like the best way to do it, just go into solo races. I don't know, that's crazy. So yeah, I guess we have another new character. Huh. I still need to get all the costumes too. I haven't actually done that. Alright, so let's pick another track. Let's see what we got here. You know, we could go Moo Moo Meadows. I do like Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah, let's go Moo Moo Meadows. Let's do it. Moo Moo Meadows is a good track. I'm glad they brought it back. It's like it almost feels like the standard track, like the track that's most memorable from Mario Kart 8. But I actually, strangely enough, like it better in this game, I think. I just like the background a lot. It's really cool looking. Oh, that dude just blew up. But yeah, I've been super into the Pokemon TCG stuff. Honestly, my favorite generation of Pokemon is Gold and Silver, so like Gen 2. Whoops, did not mean to throw that. Oh, but it worked. And these packs have been my favorites, I think. I honestly think these packs are my favorite. It might be because it's Gen 2, or it might be because I have insane luck, or both. But dude, the new cards are so good looking. Like, I think you got like Donphan EX, which I'm a big fan of that Pokemon. Crobat, like I was mentioning earlier. Skarmory, which is another really good one. And Lugia and Ho-Oh, obviously. And there's a couple more. Umbreon's in there, I think, which is weird because we just had an Eevee set, so it's kind of weird. And I think Espeon, actually, too. which is weird because we just got an Eevee set. So you think they'd take a break on like all the evolutions, but I don't know. They put it in there, so that's kind of cool. I'm trying to think. There's like, oh, Shuckle and Lantern, which are two that I didn't expect, but it is cool to see those again. It's weird. Like we get a lot of like these EX cards, and they're all like, oh, it's like the same Pokemon. Like it's always a popular Pokemon. But when you get like an EX, it's like a Pokemon that you kind of like forgot about. You're like, oh, this is kind of a nice change, you know? Like, oh, Shuckle. Who'd have thought we would have seen a Shuckle EX? Like that's just such a random Pokemon. And Lantern, like I don't know. You would think, oh, it's Gen 2. You're gonna get like Lugia. Tyranitar, which actually we didn't get a Tyranitar EX, which is very strange. That's honestly another one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. I love Tyranitar. I've always loved Tyranitar. Ever since, I think the reason why is because of the Pokemon Forever movie, actually. I always thought Tyranitar was super cool. That, and I think an old card from way back in the day that I had. It was a Tyranitar, and he was like, I want to say he was like walking up a cliff? And he was dark type, which I think he's always been dark type, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying so hard to remember that card. Like I have it vaguely in my mind, but I can't remember exactly what it looks like. But dude, it was such a cool card. I kind of miss the way the old ones look. They're I don't know. Something about Pokemon cards nowadays. I mean, they are doing some new stuff. Especially with like the new set that just came out. They have like the all white and all black cards. For black and white for Reshiram and Zekrom, which is pretty cool. And I think Victini is like all red too, which is also pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't know if they're doing like, if they've done like, I don't know. It just seems kind of the same still, or I don't know. Like, it just doesn't have the same feel as it used to have, like with the old Pokemon cards. Specifically, around Gen 3 probably was when cards were like my favorite. I loved the originals as well. But I don't know, Gen 3, like, around that time, like, the Delta species cards were really cool. The Heart Gold and Soul Silver cards were super cool, and I actually have a full set. Like, the only thing I'm missing, I think, is the Lightning Energy. I think that's the only card from that set I'm missing, the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver Pokemon card set. Because at that time, they had, like, special energy cards where they had, like the backgrounds, and, like, it was, like, a location and then, like, a Pokemon. And I think in the background, that one had an Ampharos. Dude, Gen 2 had great Pokemon. Ampharos, Skarmory, Crobat, Heracross, Tyranitar. Dude, incredible Pokemon. Funny enough, I didn't actually know Skarmory was Gen 2 for the longest time. I always thought it was Gen 3. And then I think I was playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver and ran into one way later. Like, after I'd already beaten it, I think I was doing like a new playthrough and I ran into it. I was like, whoa, I did not realize this was a Gen 2 Pokemon. That's another thing, like, the Pokemon games, like, just, like, the mainline games nowadays are missing. They're missing, like, the coolest part was, like, oh, you beat the game, now you can go back through the region and find the older, like, all these different Pokemon. Like, once you beat the game, you can just, like, there's all these other Pokemon that have been unlocked now, and that's just not, like, a thing anymore, especially now, like, the National Dex is gone. Which, it makes sense, honestly, because apparently I was reading somewhere. I think I might have mentioned this already. I was reading somewhere that it takes like 6 months to animate a Pokemon. or it said up to 6 months to animate just one Pokemon. That's kind of insane. Because I think nowadays, like, they have like their new Pokemon and then they add like a couple extra. Because I think every Pokemon game has like 400 Pokemon nowadays, right? So like 400 times, let's just say 3 months. That's like several months. And I know they have multiple people working on these games, but still, like that's just a lot of time. But it is kind of cool though. It would be kind of cool to get all the Pokemon in one game again, like we used to, like with the National Dex. But it also does make it exciting to see which ones are going to be in the next game and which ones aren't. But then again, I know like people will be like, "Oh man, my favorite Pokemon's on in this region," which kind of sucks. But I mean, I don't know. Like, there's always gonna be Pokemon that are good. Like, I don't know. If like let's say Tropius was in the next game, which is my favorite Pokemon, I wouldn't be mad because like I barely use Tropius in the games anyways. I just like him as a Pokemon. I don't ever really use him because I'm not sure. I feel like he's not that good. And usually, in any of the Pokemon games, usually it's not until, like, the end of the game when you usually are able to catch him. And I usually have, like, my main team of Pokemon by the start of the game. And I don't, because like when you, let's say you make it to the end of the game and you have like 6 Pokemon and you find something cool, you're like, oh, I want to catch that and use that, but I have to like grind and train it, and it's just gonna take so much time. I just want to use what I've had up to this point. So I usually have my team pretty early on. Oh, that makes me slow. So my team are pretty basic, pretty standard. I think I'll probably have my whole team before like the 3rd gen. Usually, that's usually how it goes. But yep. Dude, I love this track. This track is, like, incredible. Is that Bowser's Castle in the background right there? I think it is. Yeah, and then there's Rosalina's place. Oh my god, dude. This track is a masterpiece. What is that? What is that down there? Is that Wario's stadium, maybe? I can't tell. Oh, I just can't get over it. This is actually probably the best Rainbow. I mean, it is the best Rainbow Road. I would say that without a doubt. This is probably the best Rainbow Road. I love this Rainbow Road. It's incredible. I still like Boo Cinema a little bit more, though. I just love that track. It's so creative. But as for Rainbow Road, this one's definitely my favorite. But yeah, that's my opinion on the whole Pokemon thing. And I think we got started on this because I said my new character looks like Zubat. Funny enough. I didn't even look to see what this guy's name is. What is he even called? Oh, dude. And then like the finish line off in the distance, and like the Mecha Donkey Kong. I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza yet, but is that like a... Is that in that game? Is there like a Mecha Donkey Kong in that game? I don't know. Bro, what is he doing? He's like swinging his arm around. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do for the next generation of Pokemon, though. I'm excited for Gen 10. Who knows when we'll see it? Might be a while. I feel like they're really... okay, I hope they're really cooking for the next gen. Are they going to be really cooking for the next gen? We'll have to wait and see. we don't know. But yeah, there we go. We've done it. That is another 3 races down and still no loss. No losses. We are just unbeatable. And it's amazing. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today's video. We got our crown. We made it to week 3, the start of week 3. If you guys have enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to keep up. And I will see you guys in day 16. Yeah. So I'll see you there.